This tutorial is about inequalities. It's just simply an introduction, right? First of all, you do have symbols: greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. All right, so what does that look like when you actually graph greater than? So greater than means it cannot be the number itself. It has to be all the numbers greater than whatever that value is. Okay, so you leave that circle open and you shade everything to the right because all those values are greater than, no matter where you are on a number line. Less than, again, your circle's open because it cannot be equal to that value, whatever it is, and you want to shade to the left for less than, because all of these values are less than whatever that is, no matter where you are on the number line. Now, when you throw in the greater than or equal to, that means whatever that value is can be equal to that number. So you must close the circle, fill it in. Greater than means you shade to the right. Again, no matter where you are on the number line, greater than or equal to always goes to the right. Less than or equal to, again, because it's or equal to, you've got to fill in saying that that number can be part of the solution. And then you go to the left for less than. All right, so let's see. Sometimes I ask you true-false questions like, is x divided by 6 less than or equal to -3 true if x is -18? Okay, so what I'm going to do is plug x, swap out -18 and x and work it out. So -18 over 6. Right, less than or equal to -3. -18 divided by 6 is -3. Bringing everything down that I haven't used yet. And so is this a true statement? -3 is less than or equal to -3. And it is. So it is true. All right, over here. -7 plus m is greater than or equal to -15. There's, not x. If m is 3, we're going to say that's true or false. So plug 3 in for m. So -7 plus 3 greater than or equal to -15. So -7 plus 3, you've got to remember your integer rules. Okay, different signs find the difference. So it's going to be 4. This is a bigger absolute value, so my answer is negative. Is -4 greater than or equal to -15? And it is, because on the negative side, the closer you get to 0, the larger the value becomes. So this is also true. Okay, sometimes they ask you to go ahead and graph the solution. So if this is our solution, k is less than -10, I always tell my kids, make your numbers line simple. Show me where 0 is, show me where your solution is, and then graph it. So this is less than -10, does not include -10. So I'm going to shade to the left. That means any one of these values could be plugged in for k and it would be a true statement. All right, graph. 1/2 is greater than or equal to r. Well, since my variable is on this side, I like to have it on the other side so I can read it better. So I'm going to flip everything around. R will be on this side, 1/2 will be here. And since I flipped everything, this started out pointing to the R, so I got to point it to the R again. Okay, so everything flips. So now it's R is less than or equal to 1/2. So here's 0. We're just going to put 1/2 over here. Less than or equal to. So I am going to fill in because that value could be equal to 1/2. And I shade to the left. Hope that helps.